My human, Leo, had a special game for us. He knew Saturn was my favorite planet to catch. At night, he would map the real stars, and I would guard his very important pen from floating away. He worked so hard. Sometimes, I had to remind him it was time for a cuddle break. My favorite place in the whole universe was right here, rising and falling with his breath. We always had breakfast together. He had his big bowl, and I had my little saucer. It was perfectly balanced. My human thought this box was for equipment. Silly human. All boxers are for cats. It's the law. He would read me stories about the big, bright circle in the sky. It seemed like a very nice place for a nap. Sometimes, he'd help me practice being in zero gravity. I felt so safe when he held me. Then, this strange fishbowl showed up. It smelled like him, but different. It smelled like goodbye. That night, he pointed to the moon. He was trying to tell me something. I just didn't understand what yet. Then, the bag came out, not the fun box. The sad bag, the one that meant things were changing. If I just curled up small enough, maybe he would have no choice but to take me with him. He put on his special suit. My whiskers twitched with worry. This wasn't a game anymore. He tried to play, but my heart wasn't in it. I just wanted him to stay. The world outside was a blur. My heart was thumping like a scared little bird. I put my paw up to say, "Don't go." He put his hand up to say, "I have to." The glass was so cold. I watched him walk away until he was just a tiny speck. My whole world was walking down that hallway. The house was so quiet. Even the air felt empty. A bright light and a loud roar filled the room. On the magic window, I saw him, flying away in a cloud of fire. I found his sweater. It still smelled like him, like home. I decided to guard it until he got back. And then I saw it. The moon, the big, bright circle from the stories. He must be there. I had to watch. I had to wait. The next morning, his spot was empty. My food didn't taste as good without him there. A sunbeam danced on the floor. For a second, I thought it was our game, but it was just the lonely sun. The leaves started to fall. The world changed its colors, but my world was still just gray without him. Snow came and covered everything in white. The glass was cold on my nose, but I didn't move. I had to keep watch. The flowers came back, and so did the birds. But the only one I was waiting for was still gone. Maybe if he saw my favorite mouse, he would know I was thinking of him. I left it there, just in case he could see me. Sometimes at night, I'd see a tiny, faraway star moving across the sky. I'd meow at it, hoping it was him. His voice, it came from the magic window. I tried to touch him, to tell him I was here, waiting. But after the sound was gone, the house was quiet again, and the moon felt farther away than ever. My tail didn't want to stay up anymore. It was too heavy with sadness. I wasn't very hungry these days. The only thing I wanted was my best friend. I dreamed of him sometimes. I could almost feel his hands, making me float again. Then I'd wake up, and I was alone. The sky grew angry one night. It flashed and roared, and I couldn't see the moon. I was so scared. After the storm, the sky gave me a gift, falling stars. I made a wish on every single one, the same wish. His other humans were kind. They pet me and worried, but their hands weren't the same. His sweater, it was starting to smell like just a sweater. His scent was fading. My hope was fading, too. Maybe Maybe I had it all wrong. Maybe he wasn't coming back. The moon just looked like a lonely rock tonight. A loud noise from the magic window woke me up. Something was happening. That voice, not from a recording this time. It was real. It was now. It was Leo. He was coming home. The magic window said so. He was really, truly coming home. The whole house was buzzing with happiness. I could feel it in my whiskers. He's coming home. A key. In the door. I knew that sound. My heart stopped. That smell. That shape in the doorway. Could it be, after all this time, Leo? It was him. He was real. He was warm. He hadn't forgotten me. I had to rub all the lonely off him. I had to cover him in purrs so he'd never, ever leave again. He remembered our game. Saturn was back, and my whole world was bright again. The house wasn't just a house anymore. It was a home. It was filled with light and love and the best sound in the world. His laugh. That night, we watched the moon together. I wasn't watching for him anymore. I was watching with him. My human was home. The universe was big, but my whole world was right here, purring on his chest.